So I have a question. The problems in life, are they the result of external things or are they internal things? I asked that question because I found something out yesterday that I was quite surprised about. Remember, I talked about asthma and that I struggle with that, and particularly in the wintertime. Well, I found out yesterday that the problem is an internal problem. It's not external. In other words, I'm not being affected by allergens. I'm affected by my white blood cells. My white blood cells, or there's something in my white blood cells that are, well, way above normal, way almost double. And that is causing my lungs to fill up. What would normally be the response of a white blood cells fighting infection is actually being overdone, and it's creating swelling within my lung area. And so it's not an allergen that's attacking me, but the internal part of what's attacking me. And I thought about that in a spiritual sense in our lives, and how, Jesus said in Mark 7:15 that it's the inside that defiles us, not the outside. It's what's already in us. And I thought about that with our hearts and our fears, our struggles. We look at life sometimes as being a victim of circumstances, but we have power over those situations. We may not be able to change them externally, but we can change our response to them. But we don't do that. We often, and many of us, look at it as something happening to us rather than for us. You've heard me say that before, I'm sure. And so it's an internal problem, not an external one. And so it causes me to look at myself and look at my life and say, how much of my life am I responding to because of my own wiring, my own hardwiring? And maybe that's where I need to look for change. You see, ultimately with the asthma, it's not what's growing outside, it's already what's growing in me. Think about that today. Hey, until next time, God bless.